Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Pan That Palette update. For those of you tuning in, I am working on finishing the Ulta and Avengers palette that I worked on last year, and I want to hit pan in all the non-pan having shades in both my Storybook Cosmetics Robin Hood palette and my Lorac Pro 2. First, we'll talk about the Ulta palette, since that's the one with the most exciting of updates. The other two are actually not terribly exciting for 1 month in, But here's what the Ulta palette looked like last time. And here is what we have today. Hopefully you can tell that I finished Gauntlets down there. And I am almost finished with Built for Battle. I think it's just 1 more month. And annoyingly, the shade I pressed in up here, Crisp, from my palette last year, still has a little bit left. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. I mean, it's barely hanging on, but it is still there. And that really upsets me because I thought I would be done with it. So, going through the shades, I used Hero Vibes once. I did not count my times usage on Crisp because I suck. Let's see, Out of This World, I did not use at all. Game Changer, I didn't use at all. Gauntlet, I used 3 times and finished it on the 30th of January. Built for Battle, I used 12 times because I mix it in with my highlighter a lot. Save the World, I used once today, actually. Supercharged, I used twice. Cosmic, I didn't use at all. Reassemble, I used once today. And Fearless, I used twice. As for my goals next month, I want to finish Built for Battle so that I can work on Save the World. And I will probably start using Hero Vibes as I was using Gauntlet as before. So that's when I want to start working on getting like a nice divot in there. Because I have worked on shades from this palette before, like before I used it as my Pan That palette. And I can go from nothing to finishing them in a year. I did that with like 3 shades a couple of years ago. That's why this already had pan in several shades. Not just pan, but had used up several shades. That's why I picked this as my Pan That palette last year, thinking I could finish it in a year. And then I barely wore makeup last year. So I just gotta like up my makeup usage game, as in like wearing makeup. And hopefully I can also finish soon the shades in here that I have pressed in, because I've actually finished 6 out of the 15 shades in here, but you can't tell because I press other things in here for ease of use. And so that I can get rid of packaging in the, as for Crisp, it's so I can get rid of packaging, but it won't even count in my empties because I counted it in my empties last year. So it's fine. That should be done next month as well, so hopefully. So my goals are to finish Crisp and Built for Battle and get some good use to going on at least Hero Vibes. Now, as for my 2 palettes that I'm trying to hit pan and everything else in, first the Lorac Pro 2, here is what it looked like last month. And here is what it looks like today. I have only used Jade in here, so that is the only thing that is showing any progress. Now, I've been using it mostly to set my liner with because I figured that would be an easy way to hit pan on it, and it's very dark, so it doesn't really make a difference. And I've used it 8 times, but because that's all that I've worn makeup for the past month, unfortunately. And yeah, it's still there. It's got a little bit of a divot in it, but it's going to take at least another month and hopefully more makeup usages in general to actually get that going. This one doesn't have any real progress on it. But neither does this, because it actually looks exactly the freaking same. And this one, I could probably actually just put them up side by side, but we'll see. Because here's what it looks like this time. I have only used Merry Men once as a liner shade, so not surprised, it looks exactly the freaking same. Now, once I finish up Crisp, I'm going to start using Nottingham and Forest together as my crease shade for warmer looks, and Forest would also work well in my eyebrows, although if I'm mixing 2 of them together, I will very likely hit pan on it before I can get to it for my eyebrows because I'm working on something else for that. These 2, not too exciting this month, but 1 month in, I'm not that surprised. This one, I think we actually got some good progress going. It was my bigger focus in general anyway, so yeah. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it. Stay tuned through the end if you would like to see some progress photos, because they're actually exciting for at least one of them. But hopefully I will see you guys later. Bye!